Hello everyone, TKC here, the Kaijudo channel, and this is the video that many of you have been waiting for, I'm very sure. Thank you guys for being patient, but guess what guys? I have a Kaijudo preview card from Rise of the Duel Masters base set coming out September 7th. Andrea graciously donated me this awesome card to preview for you guys. Drumroll please. BAM! Starlight Strategist. So, Starlight Strategist might look familiar. It's Ethel's Starsea Elemental from the Duel Masters game, but that's just the card art because the card is actually quite different from the original. So, Starlight Strategist, level 6, 6,000 power Skyforce champion, so that's pretty cool. The more Skyforce champions, the better. And here's the effect, Double Breaker, always nice, and it's pretty nice on a 6,000 body, and it has another effect, so already it's better than Bluefish, or King Bullfang. So Celestial Guide is Starlight Strategist's effect. So here's what it is. Whenever this creature or one of your other Skyforce champions enters the battle zone, tap target enemy creature. So this card actually is quite similar to another card that got previewed just after my Kaijudo news video, and that card is King Coral right here. So I'm going to go over King Coral real quick because I didn't get to talk about it, so I'm going to take this time to talk about it now. King Coral is level 7, 5,000 power Leviathan, and basically when you summoned King Coral or any other Leviathans, all level 4 or less creatures on the board, including your own, gets sent back to the hand. So that's all it was pretty much, nothing crazy, no double breaker and all that. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it could kind of work in some sort of like water nature deck maybe, and you ramp up to him, and then you play him, and you could bounce back your, I don't know, your Rusalka's Bronze Arm Hydro Spy. I mean, I guess it could work, but I really don't know until we get more Leviathan support, I guess. But Skyforce Champions, that's a very good race, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of awesome support for this. And Starlight Strategist is just really cool, and I like it a lot better than King Coral personally. So basically, when you play this, or you play any other Skyforce champion, you're tapping a creature. And in my opinion, I feel that it's a lot more useful of an ability than just bouncing everything. I mean, sure, bouncing's pretty cool. You get to reuse effects that happen when you enter the battle zone, but you know, your opponent can do the exact same thing. With this, you're tapping creatures, and you could kind of destroy it with your other creatures. So, I mean, you could play this. Next turn, you could play Alcadeus Winged Justice, or you could play Ravu, Seeker of Lightning, or whatever. You could just keep on chaining Skyforce champions, which I don't know if it would happen too often in the game, but if you made a deck that was kind of based around that, you could be tapping cards and killing them every turn, and I think that is quite a decent ability. I like this whole race support kind of thing. A lot of the cards that's been coming out recently have been going through some sort of similar effects. Like King Coral, like I just talked about earlier, is pretty much this kind of support card for Leviathans. Now Light Civilization has a support card for Skyforce champions, and I could easily see this going into the other civs as well. I guess you could kind of treat Hyperspeed Dragon as the support for Armored Dragons, because he pretty much gives all of them fast attack as they enter the battlefield. It's not quite the same as these, but I think it's still in the same kind of category of helping out a certain race. So now all we're really missing is the Nature Civilization and the Darkness Civilization. The thing that's really hard to figure out with this kind of thing is, like, what would those civilizations actually have as effects? I mean, if you look at Darkness, their most common abilities are discard and destruction and stuff like that, but I feel that if there was some sort of card where every time you summon that or another creature of the same race, they discard a card or destroy a card, that seems to be a little bit too out of control and a bit crazy of a card. I do think it might actually end up being something like Hyperspeed, giving your other creatures a certain ability. So Darkness has the Slayer ability, so I don't think it'd be too surprising if there was one race that gave all of your creatures of that same race Slayer. I don't know what race. I wouldn't want to say Worms, because they're mostly on the cheap side to play Worms. Well, I don't know about Chimeras either. I mean, they already have a Slayer in the Chimera race, which is the Acid Tongue Chimera. But maybe, I don't know, it could be Shadow Champion for all I know, but that's a little bit much. I mean, your Shadow Champions are pretty expensive cards, so it's kind of hard to get them out, but hey, they end up being Slayers, which I guess is kind of nice. And then there's Nature, and Nature is kind of all over the place. I don't know what Nature would have, because Nature's signature race is Beastkins, and they have loads of Beastkins already out, and they're all cheap and easy to play. And I feel that if there was some sort of ability that happened every time a Beastkin came in, I think it would be a little bit too insane. I'm not sure how that would work. Maybe it would be something like Sky Crusher, where when a Beastkin enters the battle zone or something, give another one of your Beastkin creatures 2,000 power till end of turn, or I don't know, but something like that, because nature is all about power and mana and stuff like that. But I don't think there'd be any ability where you'd send one of your opponent's creatures to mana, or even top of deck to mana. I think would be insane as well. So unless they did another race besides Beastkin, but I don't see how they would do that. I mean, Giants, they only have like 2 confirmed. And then there's Terra Dragon, Regaron Doom. If they make any Earth Strike Dragons, that could happen as well, because of Hyperspeed Dragon and all that, helping Armored Dragons. But this is all speculation. This is me just rambling. So I hope you enjoyed my preview card, Starlight Strategist. I will leave a link in the description to a link to the image, I guess, so you can get a better view of it, maybe. Save the image if you like. I really don't know, but anyways, guys, my preview card is Starlight Strategist, and I'm really happy to actually have my own preview card alongside Thunder Sultan and Earth Power, and maybe more. Maybe more people have gotten preview cards. I really don't know, but just like Carl Reddish and his Splinter Claw Wasp, you know, he's trying to get as many Splinter Claw Wasps as he can. He has like 40 or more right now. I don't know if I'll go that far with this card, but I would like to have as much as possible of this card because I really like it, and Starlight Strategist is my preview card. Yay! So thanks again to Wizards of the Coast. Be sure to like their Facebook page, their Kaijudo Facebook page. Links will be in the description. Twitter, go on Wizards_Kaijudo Twitter. They need followers, you know, all the support you can give them, go ahead and give it to them. And thanks again to Andrea Cole personally, who actually sent me an email with this preview card. Really, really appreciate it. So guys, this is TKC, the Kaijudo channel, signing off. Have a nice day, guys. See you later.